Good day, everybody. I come to you frequently with these videos of encouragement and to let you know about things that are going on in our church to keep everybody engaged during this time of the pandemic. And so for today's message, we're sitting down with Father John Stefero, who joined our church a couple months ago and has been serving with us on Sundays and will be with us at other times of the week and the year as well. And so I thought I would use today's message to kind of get to know Father John. So that we will all feel at home and at ease with him as he does with us. And because we don't have coffee hour, we can't sit down and ask him some questions. So I'm going to ask him some questions so he can share with us a little bit about him and his family. So Father John, we welcome you to our parish. Wonderful to have you here.
Thank you, Father.
And so just a few questions. Where were you born and raised?
Originally, we're both, Denise and I, my wife and I, are both from Northeast Pennsylvania. And so we grew up in what you call the Anthracite area, the coal region area. Okay. And so we were probably about an hour from each other.
Wow. I bet you like the weather in Tampa a lot better than Pennsylvania.
Especially last week when they had 12 to 16 inches of snow.
Wow. So where did you meet Presbytera and how long have you been married?
It was interesting. We met at a church convention, actually, what you would call like a Goya convention for young people in Washington, D.C. And so we started dating there at the time I was at the seminary, and then from there everything worked out, and 2 years later, after we started dating, we were married.
That's awesome. I hope you have many years. So tell us about your family. You have children?
Yes, we're blessed with 4 children. We have 3 daughters and 1 son. The son is the third in the order. And then we also have 3 grandchildren. We have 2 grandsons, ranged both 18 years of age as well as 2 years of age, and then also a granddaughter who's 12.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I know that you spent a lot of time serving in the military. How long did you serve in the military and what branch?
I was in the United States Air Force, served for a little over 28 years and 10 different locations, so we traveled throughout the world.
So what are some of the exotic places you've been stationed? Are they exotic or less than exotic?
At the end, we had some time in the Middle East, especially during Great Lent, where they would send Orthodox priests to go over and especially take care of the Orthodox troops who had no access to local churches. So I wound up in Kuwait, United Arab Emirates, etc. And then also I had an assignment in Stuttgart, Germany at U.S. European Command. And at that time, we were working with a lot of the former Eastern Bloc countries under communism. So the Bulgarians, the Georgians, the Russians, Ukrainians, Poles, etc. And they're interested in the chaplaincy. So I wound up traveling to all of those places, including South Africa, some other African countries, because they were all interested in how the United States military worked, especially how chaplains take care of their people.
Very interesting. So what was your favorite country?
I think we had a saying in the military, all assignments were good. You just like some more than the others. Okay. So I would say that probably the time I spent at U.S. European Command, being able to travel to all these different places, meet a lot of different patriarchs and so forth, and just get a feel for people from other cultures, that probably was the highlight of my career.
That's awesome. So how many parishes have you served as a priest? I guess you did some military ones and some...
Yes, we had, like I said, 10 different assignments in the military, and then also, before I went into the military, I was in upstate New York, started out as a choir director, then deacon and priest at St. Mary's Church in Binghamton, New York, and then after I retired from the military, we retired out of Washington, D.C., so I helped actually the Greek Orthodox Church in Fredericksburg, then served for a short time in Columbus, Georgia, when we moved to Atlanta, and then 8 years in Macon, Georgia at Holy Cross, and then the last 2+ years at St. Stephero's Church in St. Petersburg to help the Greek Archdiocese in between priests, and then now, fortunately, at St. John's.
Wonderful. We're so glad that you're here. So you've been in the Tampa Bay area for just under 3 years. So what's your favorite thing about living in Tampa?
The weather, the people, being around family. We were fortunate to be stationed at McGill for 2 years back in 99 to 2000. So I had known the area a little, and who would have known that we'd be back, like they say, sometimes you make plans and then God smiles and He knows what He has for you. So it's been a blessing to come back to McGill. The people, the weather, the family is just great.
Awesome. And so so you've been in our parish for a couple months. What do you like best about our parish so far?
Well, I appreciate your hospitality, your warmth, your leadership. I always, we've been in touch for I don't know how many years, served at the summer camp, etc. And I mean this, that you are dedicated to the Lord, to His church, and I give you and your family credit for that. So you made it, the transition very easy. The people I knew sometimes, because I have served with you before and filled in, they've always treated us very well, with warmth, invited us. This weekend we're going to go to the YAH, the Young at Heart meeting, etc. And it's just been very easy to come and be part of the community. So it's always the people, relationships that are important, and that's what we appreciate here.
Wonderful. We're so glad that you're here. Last question. What do you hope to be able to do in our parish?
To serve in any way that you and the parish need. And so to me, it's just nice to be able to come along with Father Stratton here. We're both retired priests in a sense, assisting you and not having to worry about controlling everything and being involved with everything, but to assist you, because I don't know how you take care of a parish this large on your own. So I really feel like anything that we can do here to help you, to help the people here, whether through counseling, confession, serving the worship services, whatever, we're here to serve.
Wonderful. Well, Father John, we're really, really blessed and thankful to God that you're here, and thankful to you that in retirement you're interested and willing to continue serving. And I wanted to take this opportunity to be able to talk with you in front of our community, because we're hoping that with upcoming Lenten season to be able to offer up more services. Father John's doing some of our Saturday Divine Liturgies during the pandemic. We're going to be having some added things during Lent, and Father is also a very experienced counselor and confessor, and hope that people will be able to reach out to you with pastoral care, because that's probably the biggest need in any community. Sure. Is that. So thank you for being here, and I hope that God will bless us, you and I, and your family, and my family with health, and to be able to serve here for many years.
Thank you, Father, and again, appreciate everything that you've done. God be with you.
Wonderful. Have a blessed day, everybody.